song out of the Reddit comments about David Gingras' recent DUI arrest. And oh boy, it turned out better than I could have imagined. And I'm so mad my OBS is not letting me hear these because these are some of my favorite songs. And like I just have to sit here and watch the video go by with I can't hear it. That sucks. And I can't figure out how to make it work. Brad, I could use your help, but I'm not sure you could fix it. I already asked ChatGPT and it told me to do a thing and the thing didn't work. And so, but anyway, well, I use OBS for my camera and for all the audio goes through it. So it's probably an OBS problem. I don't know. It said that the monitor was not turned on, but I turned it on and I still can't hear it, but everybody else can.
It's all right. Greg. Greg hacked you.
That's right. It's definitely Greg. This is the song. Well, actually, I know how I can hear it. I don't have to share the video through my computer. I can share the browser and then I can hear it because it is on my YouTube channel. Hold on. Let's just do that. Let's be smarter, Megan. Work smarter. Get around.
Hey, by the way, Omar just left, so he probably won't see this now, but he did ask me to put on the cow tits or whatever he called it earlier. So.
Yeah, show him to me.
Milk boobs. Horseshoe boobs. That really is perfect.
I didn't quite get to it before he left the screen.
Is that from her clothing line?
Yeah. I'll send him a picture like I sent Clayton a picture. So it'll be
You have that from her clothing line?
No, somebody made it for me, and it's not exactly the one that she sells because she would have a field day if we did that. But,
I think she took it down anyway. Yeah.
Well, good. It was horrendous.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool.
I mean, I would wear it, but then I'd forget that I was going to a PTA meeting or something.
I could see that happening to you. That could happen to me too.
Megan, these are the types of shirts I wear. I've got to start eating at home more. Love Dahmer.
Mike, can you tell me if today's your mom's birthday or if that's just a Facebook thing?
No, it is my mom's birthday.
Okay, just checking.
They have the same
birthday. They just have wrong birthdays. So
that's who we really should be celebrating today.
Yeah.
All right. Here we have a song in Reddit posts about David Gingras' recent DUI arrest.
An attorney being arrested for an alcohol-related crime. I'm shocked. Shocked, I say. You really cannot make this shit up. No way. His second DUI, right? He had one in 2008. I did not have this on my bingo card, but here we are today. Hey, look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now.
Didn't he also get pulled over right by the casino?
Kept coming back. I don't feel bad for him. His life has spiraled since meeting Laura, yet he never learns the knack. Carmageddon is upon us. No fucking way. No way, I'm gagged. Well, that's how Laura got into this mess today. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Any day now, he's going to sue the entire internet into oblivion, and he and Laura are gonna win the bigliest. Anytime now. But Your Honor, I have a case I want to argue before the Supreme Court somehow. Oh man, you can't just yell. Rule 26 is a defense to this. Rule 26 will get him out of this. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Hope the cop had his body-worn camera on. I want to see that video. I wonder if he's compliant or mouthy with law enforcement. He was hoping it'd be a while before this sub found out about this new DUI fiasco. Take his driver's and law license away at this point. Seriously, get an Uber. He's an asshole. No more cruising, no more joints. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now. Instead of European vacations, go to rehab, sir. Maybe someone will let him use her lifetime Uber while his license is suspended for this. Or rent him a saddle and horse. She could use the money to pay Clayton's fee for sure. He probably played the "Do you know who I am" card. I'm a famous internet lawyer who has been to France and has seen famous people. I was on Dr. Phil. I vacation on a yacht. I am the Conor McGregor of litigation. Oh, look at me, daddy. I'm a real criminal now.
Equating to a rapist. That's nice.
I'm a real criminal now. I want to laugh, but DUIs are just a stupid, awful thing to do. Let him and Laura rot in prison too. Looks like he won't be grazing his Chevy anywhere near my property anytime soon. The Levy was dry, but Gingy wasn't. See the example of all can, Massachusetts. What a zoo! Look at me, daddy, I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy, I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy, I'm a real criminal now. Look at me, daddy, I'm a real criminal now.
That was a banger. I love that song.
Yeah.
It is my favorite, literally my favorite song ever. I think it turned out so well. I forgot about the Canton reference.
The
Yes.
fact,
Megan,
the
Rachel
fact
said
that
give her
he
20 minutes.
references himself and refers to himself as the Conor McGregor of litigation, and also he's been charged with statutory rape, might be my favorite thing. Might be my favorite thing.
I know.
So
I
gross.
know. Oh my God, Schnitzel, your picture.
What?
I just want to bite it.
There's two of me in here.
Let's go.
I should have zoomed in on the ass.
There's going to be rumors that me and Lauren are having an affair. I
Right.
want it.
Join the fucking club.
Can I
All
be
right.
godmother of the twins? I'm reliably told that they can happen by yourself.
What?
From Laura.
Mhm.
I'm
Twins
surprised she hasn't sued
Right.
herself for assault, sir. We've talked about this.
Awesome. All right, we have to spin the wheel again. We have to spin it. We got more to do. What's coming up next? Oh yes! I was hoping this would come up.
I
The
haven't watched
crying
this.
video.
Yay!
Yes. Okay. Bacon Bears has not seen the
No, this is
Laura Owens
horrifying.
Facebook
I-
meltdown. I don't know if Mike's seen it. Mike, have you seen it?
Also, Mike, one of the things that we talk about in my chat a lot is because a lot of us are mothers and, you know, our kids are older. I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, and we say it's easier to prove that we were pregnant 10 years or 6 years ago easier than Laura could prove that she's pregnant now. So just in case you were wondering, I know you're not going to believe me, but I did bring a very real ultrasound. I can send it to you if you want. It might say Bacon Bears on it, but don't worry about that. I got it in Mission
As long as
Viejo.
it doesn't say Fiverr.
Yeah, well, I got it in Mission Viejo, or maybe Los Angeles. Maybe either way.
Or maybe
It depends if you're
Somewhere.
looking for it somewhere, it's not there.
Right, I found it. And if you want, I can send it to you, just in case.
We'll love it.
Okay,
We'll
great.
love it.
Just
Yeah.
great.
I have managed to not watch this video for almost 3 years or however long it's been since she actually posted it. And I'm doing this for the team today.
Where did she post this?
Facebook.
On Facebook.
Facebook.
Her personal Facebook and public Facebook, and then she was like, "Oh, I didn't mean to post that publicly," but she did for like an hour and then removed it.
Oh, yeah, she did though, because
I know.
if you're posting it to just your friends and family, you're not saying my name is Laura Owens because everyone knows who you are.
She holds up today's newspaper like it's a hostage video.
You are going to really enjoy this, or it's going to send you into some kind of a panic state. So, Mike, if
That's
you're
all right.
feeling
I have my
nauseous at any
Excedrin
point,
right here.
just tell us to stop, and we'll tell you some jokes, okay? Because
All right.
if you get nauseous at any point, we will take her face off the screen.
My name is Laura Owens, and I know that before I even started this video, people on Reddit, just by virtue of the fact that I'm speaking up for myself, have started threads about me where they're critiquing my looks, where I'm becoming a meme.
Oh no, she's a
And-
meme.
Content
Oh, I didn't know stick figures could be memes.
She's a oh no, Laura, what will you do? You're becoming a meme. Well, maybe you shouldn't do shit like this.
It's douche canoe and pregnancy faker.
That doesn't help.
You guys, he's a very serious internet-based personality. Very famous, very internet-based.
I mean, a person who doesn't want to become a meme should probably not do this.
nothing except get pregnant by the fucking bachelor.
Me too, bitch. Me too. Me too.
creators like
She has a Fleetwood Mac shirt on, so possibly the only band with a more screwed up love life than hers. Like, gotta love the love quadrangle reference.
Mike, I have to ask. Oh
yeah, go ahead.
I just want to ask Mike, like, obviously you're so far removed from this because it's been so long. Is it weird? Is it like an out of body experience to see things like this of her now?
Yeah, I think for the level of which this has taken off, I mean, because for so long I was just fighting solo and nobody else knew about it. And so to see it all kind of come around, what was it, like 5-6 years later, it is kind of an out of body experience. I mean, the whole thing is an out of body experience. The support I've received. I mean, I had somebody approach me at the airport the other day. Like, it's just
really,
it's all surreal. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say it's like a Z-list celebrity status, but it's
that's amazing.
It's for somebody to come up and approach me. I thought it was wonderful.
I think it's incredible that this is happening to you. I love it.
Yeah.
Dave Neal and I just died inside. We don't get recognized in public. I see Dave in the chat. He's crying. He's crying. Me and Dave are like, Jesus, when do we get recognized in public?
You know what, Megan? I'll make a TED Talk about you, and then we can get you recognized.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. Am I seeing a close up of my ass at the bottom of the screen?
Oh yeah.
You make me want to do squats again. I'm just saying. I feel like
that's AI. That's not my butt, dude. My butt's way bigger than that.
Don't ruin my fantasy.
Yeah, seriously. I was having a moment here.
Can you put me right below Lauren?
Oh my God.
There we go.
That's a multi-tiered cake if I've ever seen one.
Put me right under Lauren.
Okay, hold on. I had to move you. Perfect.
Oh my God.
Oh, Dave's back. Dave's back.
Look, I just came on to tell you I do get recognized, so you're going to have to speak for yourself. Get recognized all the time. Hey, Mike.
Like it's just you, Megan.
I guess it's just me.
All right, love you
I
guys.
guess it's a big deal.
Bye.
He's like, just so I can rub it in your face. People actually do recognize me.
You just had to let me be the only one.
Yeah.
I think the Starbucks drive-thru is the only people that recognize him. You know?
Or possibly the Taco Bell. Taco
Bell. Possibly.
Taco Bell drive-through quite often. So I feel like that's a favorite spot.
Only time I recognize is in
are
the
happy
liquor
because
store.
they have something to talk about on their podcasts and
Thanks for the
YouTube
content,
channels
Laura.
tomorrow. So they have all of that. And what I have
You're welcome song.
is
Oh, Flux is here. Yay.
What's up?
what I have is what I feel like no privacy anymore.
Yeah.
Oh my God, bitch,
Aw.
you went to the sun.
Oh.
You literally went to the sun and you were like, I got pregnant by the Bachelor.
What?
What do you expect? You gave up your privacy. You
Right.
shouldn't have done that.
I
And now
went to the internet, and now I'm on the internet. What?
I went to Reddit and I gave them my portal. I gave them my portal login and with all my fabricated documents, and they caught me. Like, what do you? So yeah, cry about it, or you know what's better? Apologize to the people that you did this to and go away quietly, and no one will have anything to say anymore. It will all stop. It will stop tomorrow. Apologize. Well, maybe not tomorrow. Give it a month.
No, not me. I'm not stopping ever. I'm on this train. I'm gonna ride it till the fucking wheels fall off.
But I mean,
My kind of woman. We live with spite and hold grudges, and we're going to stay alive
Yeah.
for longer than her, at least.
Yep.
This will get awkward.
This is when the fake
No
tears
reputation. No name.
come. Oh no, you have a reputation,
Oh,
sweetheart.
yeah. Your
Whoa,
reputation precedes you, girl.
Yeah.
It's a very
It's just
strong
life.
reputation.
Yeah.
And this is by no means a cry for help. I'm not suicidal right now. I'm not,
Not right
at
now.
all.
Not right now.
You've never
Not right now,
been
maybe later.
You've never
I
been
like how-
self-helping in your life.
I like how she says, I'm not right now, because we all know that she loves to use that threat to get people
Yeah.
to do things that she wants them to do.
After this
But-
video, because she said she's suicidal, I do have a question for Mike. So remind me.
Okay.
Feel like it's important for me to speak out and say that this is this is how I'm feeling as a result of what they've done to me.
What they've done?
And this is how it looks like if you've been cyberbullied, as I have and mischaracterized for.
Oh, the bully, says the cry bully herself. This is what kills me the most, is how much bullying this woman has done to so many people, not just the men she was involved with, but landlords, Uber drivers, construction workers. You know, I hate to think how she treats waiters. Can you imagine?
Oh. I see how she treats police officers. Could
Yeah.
you imagine?
Yeah,
Excuse me, ma'am, would you like some water?
podcast
Go fuck yourself.
I bet she doesn't even tip her Uber Eats.
Well, she does. Yeah. I mean, she sued Uber. I mean, this is just the idea that she's being so mistreated, and we have all these real life stories of the people she's mistreated. It's just it kills me.
For months.
For months, you've done this to men for years. Bitch, get a life.
Do you notice that this is a different take because
he's been fighting this woman for 10 years. 10 years she has been in his life trying to make it miserable. 10 years, and she has the nerve to complain about a couple of months with some memes.
People say shit like this, and way worse stuff about me on Reddit every single day. And I gotta tell you, this is not how you respond to it. Blake,
I'm gonna fight him. I'll fight everybody, Lauren. I'll die for you.
It's a waste of your time. What you want to do is not fight them. You want to let them fuck off into their corner, and then they die off. You know what I mean? So
let me fight you.
True.
Okay.
You don't give them any oxygen, but this woman wakes up, she eats, sleeps, and breathes Reddit. Everything about her she has to inhale.
That's the worst thing you can possibly do for yourself. And I actually, this is probably not a popular opinion, but I actually hate that she's reading these things because I don't like to see people upset like this. I think it's not. I don't enjoy seeing people upset, but at the same time, you have to pay attention to it, because if you don't pay attention to it, you don't see the manipulation. So
Right. Dave Neal is apologizing to you, Lauren. He says he's sorry for saying those things.
Dave Neal has a lol cow.
Only be sorry that you didn't follow through, brother. That's it.
I became pregnant by The Bachelor.
When? Where? How? What? No.
But
bye.
Who says I became pregnant? That is such a weird statement. I became pregnant.
Weird phrasing.
Also, I just love how in her text messages she's like, I don't care that he's the Bachelor, and then brings him up every 5 seconds, the fact that he was on The Bachelor.
I know.
Guys, I thought Dave was apologizing for not eating my cake that he texted me earlier.
No.
I didn't realize he was making a joke about the Reddit comments. I'm sorry. Dave, you're an asshole. You're an asshole. A much bigger asshole than the one I sent you earlier. How about that?
You are Tony Robbins.
Were two men who I have restraining orders against, who contacted that Bachelor, who contacted content creators, and they decided that it was free game to talk about my past.
Yeah.
They said that I had done this before, and in saying that I had done this before, they meant that I had been pregnant before, which I have. I've been pregnant.
No. They claimed it.
No.
You didn't mean you were pregnant. They said that you claimed it. Jack Fox is here. Jack says that was a good shout.
Hey.
And became pregnant. It's a weird way to say that, isn't it, Jack?
Shells just said she donated her $1,000 match.
Oh, that's so awesome. Hold on. Let's go check.
Shells, yes.
Let's go check. Where are we at? Hey, Jack, we've got one more slot open. Do you want in? I think I got your email. 77,
just now, 4 minutes.
79. Holy cow.
This is crazy.
Megan, show me your tits. You know what? No, Mike's here. Mike, show me your tits.
Seriously, I'm about to get completely undressed and break
I
every
need a
YouTube
shoulder
rule.
of justice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
well, Brad?
I'll go get.
These are the tits of justice.
Somebody get Brad in here. He needs to show off the shoulder of justice. We need Brad. Brad, come on. Jack, I'm going to send you a link if you want to hop in here. We've got one slot available. Whoever gets in here first gets it.
I texted the link to Brad a while ago, but
he must be working. You know, poor
Yeah.
Brad. I'm always pestering him about joining my.
He's eating
stupid
lunch,
show.
Megan. Leave him alone.
No, it's
Motion
past
to compel
lunchtime.
lunch.
The man's trying to eat his lunch.
Motion to compel
Eat that
Brad to
cake,
appear.
girl.
There's so many $100 donations too. Like it's adding up, and even like 25. People are giving whatever they can. It's pretty impressive.
It is impressive. Like, hey, even $5, $1, $2,
Yeah.
it's all worthwhile
They
because
wrap.
there are so many of you. There are so many of you that if you all just threw in $1, $5, it's amazing because
So
this community is huge.
I also want to tell you that Margarine Muskrat is the person that I've been talking to behind the scenes that said that if we got it 2,000 that she would match it. So she just matched it.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Thank
It's amazing.
you. It's incredible.
Hell yeah.
I gotta do the math again. All right, we'll put Laura back up and continue listening to this shit show. While
Mike, our audience wants to know that you're okay watching this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
I'm
worried.
fine.
Okay.
I'm fine.
What are super tits? I'm seeing super tits a lot in chat.
what do you mean? What are super tits?
Super
Do I
tits?
have to
How
pull
do you
them
not know
out?
about super
Yes.
tits?
Listen. These
I
things
do
are
tits.
held
I
up by
mean-
bungee cords and prayer. Let's go.
The joke is about super tips. Super tips is something that we do AI voices to send chats on as super tips. Supertip.gg/Megan Fox, but I always mispronounce it and it comes out super tits. Yeah, it's a thing.
That's what they are.
Twice before, which is something that I really didn't want to come out because I thought people would judge me for it.
Oh,
we did.
And I did have 2 abortions in the past, but
You know, this really bothers me because I don't believe this woman has had any abortions because I don't think she's ever been pregnant. And so again, here's another group of people that she's riding their coattails of their pain or their, is people who've had abortions. And it's like,
Right.
come on, can you please stop doing this to every group imaginable? Is there anybody she hasn't offended?
Well, and that's the thing, Megan, like when you were coming up and you were talking about how she, uses the legal system and how she weaponizes that against people. One of the things I think the reason that we want to come, especially to the guys' defense, is because most of us watching this are women. Most of us have dealt with pregnancy. We've dealt with miscarriages. We've dealt with child loss. We've dealt with sexual assault. We've dealt with domestic violence. And we understand the realness of those situations. We understand what it is like to really live those experiences. So for somebody to come out here and just use it so frivolously as a joke is what makes us all very mad as a collective. And, we've talked about it too with her saying she's autistic. I have an autistic son and nothing pisses me off more than her just being like, yeah, I'm autistic now, which is why I'm a shit human being. Like she takes all from these groups who have these real life experiences, who go through these real life challenges, and she throws things at people, and it's awful. It's awful.
Look who's here. It's Jack Fox.
Oh, yay.
What's
Hello.
up, Jack? Never a truer word. We love your analysis, sir. We are doing this fundraiser for Mike Marracini today. And tell me about became pregnant. That is the weirdest phrasing. What does that mean?
It's very passive, right? How many women have we got here that have had children? You are pregnant or you were pregnant. You talk about it very actively.
I was
when
pregnant.
You're pregnant. Yeah.
Right.
I got pregnant. I got pregnant. Like you would say I got pregnant or I was pregnant. But not I became pregnant. It's passive. It is passive.
It's
like,
a very odd voice. It's a very odd voice to say, and it's very distancing.
Yes.
What I noticed when she talks about the pregnancy, the one with Clayton especially, where I've seen most of the words, is she's very process driven about it. Every woman I know that's been pregnant, it's been a very emotional thing. It's been a very, at one with them thing. And yet Laura talks about it very much as process. She talks about the evidence that she has, that she was pregnant in a way no other woman I've known does, and just doesn't talk about the pregnancy itself in a almost a holistic way. Also, when was that video recorded? When she was claiming to still be pregnant?
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
think
Right.
This was
Well,
so
then
because she had-
became. No, I
yeah,
am pregnant.
that's even weirder.
I am
Well,
pregnant,
you know,
is what
Here.
you would say.
I'll
You
find
know
out.
what, Jack? Flux and I were just talking about this, and we were talking about it because, Flux is a woman who has never been pregnant, and I'm a woman who has been pregnant, and we were just talking about her language, and she's almost there. And it's like she's there enough to talk about being pregnant. But for those of us who experienced pregnancy, she doesn't talk about it in a way that she's had those real life experiences, which is what makes us able to call her out right away, because there's just verbiage and feelings and different things that we would use that somebody who's never been pregnant would use.
That's exactly it. When you tell a lie, it's coming from a different part of your brain than where the truth would come. Where your truth sits in your brain is where what you've experienced, it's what you've felt, and your brain turns that into language really easily and really naturally. When it's coming from the constructed part of your brain has a much harder time just making the words flow and making it all sound believable. It's a real tell as to whether someone's being deceptive or whether someone is telling you the truth. It's just, do the words flow? Can you picture what they are saying? Or you go on edge and go, became pregnant? Ooh, that's a strange way of wording it.
This video is from 12/20/2023.
Oh, so this was after she allegedly lost them then.
No, wait.
Right.
No. Well,
No,
that's when it was
no,
posted.
because she didn't put the affidavit. Well, we didn't know until December 27th, I think, was the day that it was put into the court.
And it was actually the
December
19th. And I'm not trying to be a stickler, but
No.
I'm
Okay,
trying to
thank you.
remember
No, I
also
knew
the
it was around
filings.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was around
Wait
Christmas.
a second.
Okay.
Wait.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
so the hearing wasn't until 2024 then. I'm still new, but I'm getting my years messed up. So the hearing wasn't until 2024?
Right. Now, I guess
Okay.
in Laura's narrative, this video, I guess, would have been made after she knew she wasn't pregnant, but she didn't tell anybody until December 19th. Because what date, Schnitzel, what date was the November hearing where she was 100% pregnant?
Oh, God.
November 24th.
Second?
November
22nd?
I think it's second, isn't it?
November 2nd. Okay. So November 2nd, she tells the court she's 100% pregnant and she just saw Dr. Higley last Friday.
She was deep-throating a monster, yes?
But in that same month of November, then she claims in, May or whenever Gingras comes in, she claims in that February hearing with Corey on February 24th, she claims that she had a miscarriage but doesn't really know when or where. Then Gingras gets involved and she found out in November around the 14th that she was at Mom Doc. So if this was made December, what did you say, 20th?
19th.
19th.
This video was made on the 19th?
Yep.
Okay. So if this was made on the 19th, then in her constructed narrative, it happened after the supposed miscarriage, which I don't believe happened at all because she wasn't pregnant. You don't get pregnant by blowjobs. That's my lesson for you kids today. Blowjobs do not impregnate you.
What?
that is good to know.
There, right?
'Cause I was unsure. I was unsure about that.
Say that.
It might have been the ping pong effect.
Well, all this time, Flux, you didn't have to be a lesbian. See?
Look at that.
Shit, depends on me then. I wouldn't have cut off all my hair.
Yeah. In the bathroom, she was doing the bicycle thing, and then she spit right up.
Oh God!
I wasn't ready for that to come out.
That's the audio right after what Nick said is diabolical.
And I've been really harassed.
Bacon, you missed the best facial expression. You were looking away. I'm going to make you watch it again.
This is my sleep paralysis.
There it is.
And I've been really harassed for it. Dave has made
where
more
are the
than
tears?
60 videos and more like podcast content than I could possibly count.
Just wait.
Talking about me. He specializes in Bachelor content, but what he's talking about has nothing to do with The Bachelor.
Actually, it does. Actually, it does.
Me in my past. It's shaming me for it.
Nobody's shaming for it. Girl, you could have had 26 abortions. As long as they're all real, we don't care.
And it's like, I feel like anything that...
Is this like a sound only dogs can hear?
Yes. I wish.
Life. And I, was like embarrassed or ashamed of, like, these 2 prior abortions have just been brought to light and have been like just things that have helped him monetize channel.
She's a terrible
I'm gonna every day.
Yeah, terrible. I think she poked herself in her left eye at one point because she was like digging her fingers in, trying to get moisture out. Because if you notice that finally there's a little bit of moisture underneath that eye, but it's the same one she was literally digging in with her finger.
Am I the only one? I might be the only one who thinks that it probably does fucking suck to have all of these people coming after you. I think part of it is because, she doesn't want to be caught, and she's been caught, and she's being called out on all of this shit. But also, I'm sure it is emotional and it probably does hurt, but she did it to herself.
Right.
Yeah, that shit sucks. I'll tell you like firsthand, that shit sucks so much, especially when you feel like it's not justified. But the thing is, when you're guilty, it probably feels a lot worse because not only are you getting all this backlash, but you're getting caught, and what they're saying is true to some extent.
Well, that's the thing, and we've talked about this before. I personally, in my personal opinion, think that Laura is she's a perpetual victim, right? So she does these things, and then all she sees is the fact that everybody's coming down on her instead of taking. I think she lacks self-awareness. She doesn't have enough self-awareness to be like, oh shit, my actions have consequences.
No, she lacks self-accountability.
Well,
She's aware of what she's doing.
There's a conflict there, though, when you rationally understand in the back of your brain that you've done something wrong, but you refuse to acknowledge it. That makes it. I feel like that amplifies it.
And she went so long without being caught by people.
She was emboldened.
Well, don't crime.
Nobody's really, I'm not rooting for her, just to point that out. But like,
no,
I just think like, there's a lot of stuff.
Lauren, you and I are going to have a talk. I don't like the side that you're on over here.
What side am I on? I'm like one wide angle. I don't have a side. You know what I mean?
I'm going to pop off.
I've seen that wide angle, girl.
But is Rachel going to hop on?
Yeah, she's going to hop on.
I'll head out. But
and come back. Come back after. Because I'm sure Rachel won't stay forever. Rachel, you can pop in now. Thank you, Schnitzel. Appreciate that.
Oh, I just saw that. Sorry, guys.
While she's popping in, this is what she was doing on the flight with me to Iceland. This is how she's acting. So it is like slightly triggering to see that, in the sense of like, I remember this is exactly how she was acting. Just like
the second
it was just loud, fake crying. I probably and this went on for so long. And again, it was a red-eye flight, so it was very embarrassing.
The second that you said that's how she was acting, I said, so if a note was written, whoever that was writing that note to save everybody on that plane that day for the rest of the flight. Like the way you would
how awkward that was.
Right? Like you would distract a toddler the same way. That's my
Somebody should have handed her an iPad or something.
That's a great theory.
Rachel Juarez, by the way, welcome to the show. Rachel
Juarez,
our very own hot bench judge. We love you. I'm so glad
I got my swag on today.
Our very own first line defense against David Gingras.
I try.
Rachel, by the way, that debate between you and David is one of my favorite things ever to watch. I could watch it every day.
I needed a blood pressure
damn life. If I was stuck on an island somewhere and I could only watch one thing, that's what I would watch.
Megan, that is not a good thing, is all I have to say about that.
It was so good, though. You destroyed him. It was so good. You destroyed him completely. Mike, I want to tell you, like, listening to this, I hadn't put that together, that this is what she was acting like on the plane. But of course, it makes perfect sense. And interesting, you were saying it was like fake crying. I'm not sure that she can cry like real tears. I'm not sure she can feel these things. To me, she appears to be acting all of the emotions that she has. Like it's an act almost. Like was she squeezing out tears on the plane? Do you remember? Or was it just the
Yeah, it was just like the whiny sounds. I think she was trying. I mean, if you consider this crying, it was almost identical to what she's doing on this video. And it was just like loud. Why don't you love me? Why can't you be with me? Like it was all these things. And it went on. It went on for a long time until I moved obviously to the back of the plane and went in the bathroom. But the point being is this is what she was doing when I was sitting next to her. And, you know, for anybody in the surrounding area, it was so loud. So,
Mike, I have to ask you, you're sitting in your seat. You've put your bag up. You put your seatbelt on. She shows up. What is that like? Because you're like, shit, I'm going to be stuck in a metal tube with this bitch for 16 hours. Like,
I was about to say, did you try to figure out how you could DB Cooper your way out of this? Because I've been like, does anyone have a sheet? I've got suspenders. Right. We're going to try this. YOLO.
YOLO.
Yeah, I would say like the way I felt was just like in complete shock because we had talked about just me going, and the reason being is because everything that had gone on up until that point. And so it was just like a moment of shock where it was just like you don't even know what to say. You're just like mouth is on the floor. Obviously, looking back, I should have just grabbed my bags and walked off the flight. But this let my checked luggage just go to Iceland. But it was it was just shock. Everything is shocking when you look back at it.
Yeah. Well, she says in her TED Talk that you told her to kill herself. And I want to tell you that I've told people to kill themselves for a lot less. So you're fine.
I tell people that on the internet all day long.
Just, you know.
Can I just tell you that is one of the things in DV proceedings that not related to this case that has been so frustrating is seeing how many times a judge has said there was a death threat because somebody says, I'm going to kill you. And I actually, about a year ago, showed a judge a text with my husband. I was like, he forgot to sign my kid up for softball. Yeah. I said, I'm going to kill you, Rob. Like, it's not a death threat.
Yeah.
Ask my kids, contact. Is it a Tuesday? Like,
right. Yes. And that has happened at least half a dozen times that I know of. And occasionally, it's actually a threat. But more often than not, they're like talking about a grocery list, and someone says, "I'm going to kill you."
Should we talk about the occasionally part there? I'm a little concerned.
I have a theory about Napkin Lady, though. I don't think Napkin Lady exists. I don't think that was real. And whatever woman they have who wrote that affidavit, I think she's a family friend or someone that they talked into doing this to make Laura's story seem plausible. I don't actually think there was a woman. I don't think there was a note. I mean, Mike, did she tell you about this note in Iceland at all ever?
No. I also want to say, like, her friend Joni that also signed an affidavit. She has friends? Well, it was Sarah's friend who like kind of inherited.
Damn,
Laura.
She steals her sister's friends too, not just her sonograms.
Wow. But from what I was told by Joni was that Laura and the attorneys that were working for her pro bono or like that were given to her via domestic violence victims, like they had written out. And then essentially Joni had, signed it. And I spoke to Joni before my court hearing and she, apologized for everything that had happened. And so I wouldn't be surprised if Napkin Lady is fake. I wouldn't be surprised if Napkin Lady is real. And I said this like multiple times, like without context, you have no idea like what is happening. And if somebody is saying like, why don't you love me? Like I could also see and like me just being like, hey, don't talk to me. Like there's no need to talk about this right now. Please stop talking because we're on a red-eye flight. I could also see the person being real. So either way, it doesn't really matter to me because they don't have the context, and or if the person's fake, I wouldn't be shocked at all.
I will say her arrival on the scene does coincide with some other financial things going on that makes it 100% suspicious to me.
You mean Napkin Lady's arrival?
Yes.
Well, like what? What are the things that make it suspicious to you?
Like Laura's napkin
very
lady?
large mortgage taken out at the time, like within days of her affidavit.
Oh, you mean Napkin Lady took out a very large mortgage?
No, Ron and Jan.
Ron and Jan took out a very large mortgage. Oh, you mean like to get
like a cash out mortgage,
like a cash?
Yes.
Oh,
You guys have no idea the webs I have. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll find out on Tuesday, won't we?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mike,
Yeah.
I'm dying to ask Mike this question. I have to know. I don't know if you can talk about it. I need to know what the conversation was between you and Ron in the elevator the night that you left and she had admitted to you that the pregnancies were fake and the abortions were fake. And Ron essentially says, listen, man, just give it like 2 weeks for her mental health. Like, I need to know, set that stage for me.
Yeah. So we had like a group meeting because I was just like, am I going crazy with what I'm hearing Laura say? And so I had my brother-in-law come to Laura's apartment, and my sister sat out front in her car because I was like, we don't need this many people in her little apartment. And then when I pulled up, Jan was out front in her car, and Laura and Ron were up in the apartment. I brought my brother-in-law. And so we went up there. We, essentially she spilled the beans that everything was faked, and that Ron then said like she exaggerates, and it could be the depression, it could be all these different things, and he's kind of going into it. And I was like, still uncalled for. And I'm making sure that Colin, my brother-in-law, is like listening, and like we're both just sitting there on the couch. She's sitting across on a bed, and then her dad's sitting on the couch next to, like, there's another couch in there. And so after the 30-minute or 45-minute conversation that we had in the like in the apartment, which everything was calm. Like, I told her I accepted her apology, that there needs to be honesty going forward, essentially just trying to mend the bridge and not create an emotional spike in any sort of way.
Self-preservation, sure.
Yeah. And so I was also like just trying to get out. Like,
yeah.
And so Ron said like, hey, you need to be there to support her. And she asked me to be there to support her, going through all the different emotions that she was feeling. And then as we were leaving, Ron said to us in the elevator, like, hey, like, I will do whatever it takes to get you out in 2 weeks. Like, you got to just stay with her though for the next couple of weeks. I just can't have her killing herself on my hands. And because she was really pushing the suicide at that point in time. And the cancer, like, we never addressed the cancer aspect in the room. I thought she did have cancer, like, up until the court case with Clayton. Like, I truthfully believed that she had cancer. And so, but going back to the elevator scenario, like, it was a really short ride of an elevator. And he just said, like, I'll do whatever it takes to get you out. We talked in the lobby for a little bit of time, and he just said, just be there for her. And then he texted me after when she started spiraling again, like, do whatever it takes. And then I'll
Are you sure that was him?
Yeah, because I talked with him on the phone too.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, it was a lot of the times people have asked me, like, was it Laura, texting from their phones? And definitely could have been. But then I would hop on a phone call with them like shortly after, and they would, reiterate what they were texting. So
yeah,
maybe she's telling them to say this and they're like completely caught off guard, but they all had an idea of what was happening.
Do you have any insight to, sorry to bring this serious, I'm bringing the party down. I just have so many questions. I do want to like have an interview with you, but I just like, Do you have any insight into why this family walks on eggshells with her?
They hate saying no to her.
But why? Like, what is the repercussion
Why?
if they do?
Because this happens.
Steven called me a dumbass.
They're like, we just can't listen to her speak. She's got to shut the fuck up.
Oh, she wouldn't
Yeah.
survive in my house.
I would have to, I mean, I would just say it's just like enablement, like where you would rather just give in to something, give the kid the cupcake than like listen to them whine and scream.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to do that. I feel like with my 5-year-old daughter all the time, it's just like, I don't want to eat dinner. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, let's just get to bedtime. That's how I take it. And there was just constant enablement given. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not a psychologist. Like, I don't know what they're thinking and why they're doing it. It's just, they just give in all the time. There's a couple of moments where I think back and like Ron would talk about, Laura would always talk about how she started this business with her uncle at the time. It was the attorney,
Joe Cotchett,
whatever his name is. And
good old Uncle Joe.
He invested in like her horses that she would turn around and release.
Well, that wasn't her business. She's only the face of these businesses. Just the face.
Yeah, I've learned all this, you know, but at the time she's saying these things. At the time she's saying these things, and I remember her dad being like, well, I'm the one that gives the money. It's so expensive, and like the feed and all this is like crazy how much money I spend on a monthly basis. And like, it was like her whole lie was just like said right in front of me, like where she had built up this whole thing that she had a business with her, you know, with Joe, and her dad comes in and essentially says like, no, I'm the one that pays for everything. And how angry she got was mental.
Well, she's going to be angry at this. You just hit 80,000.
You just hit 80,000.
Oh,
yeah.
Amazing.
Brilliant.
It's so shocking. It's just like, this is surreal to me.
This
Crazy.
community is unmatched. They're unmatched in their generosity and their support of you throughout this whole thing. You've done nothing. You and Danielle have done nothing to deserve what has happened to you. Your lives were torn apart, ripped apart. Your children's lives are impacted by this kind of crap that she did and continues to do. And it's great. I'm so proud of this community that stood up and said, no more. We won't watch it happen. And unfortunately, this is just the way it is. And with the legal system, it takes money to win. It takes money to get justice. I wish it didn't. I wish to God there was some way where, you know, people who don't have tens of thousands of dollars to throw at lawyers could go get some justice. But it just doesn't happen. So thank God for those of you out there who are willing to send $5, $10, $200, $2,000 for Mike Marracini to go get some kick-ass lawyers to beat this appeal.
We also have some more coming for you too.
Yeah. Some more what?
Some more donations. I pledged at the after I made my video about an Instagram post that I had a little bit of an issue with. The money, I'll send you a screenshot that day, and all the money that I've made off that video will be going to your GoFundMe, or I'll Venmo it to you. I don't care. Whatever.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, yeah,
guys,
whatever.
listen,
and as Bacon has been completely open about it, she doesn't care if you spend it on cocaine and hookers. It's for
honestly,
you,
I
Mike.
hope you do. Just invite me, please.
Send pictures, not pictures. Nothing that would be incriminated.
I
Guys,
think
I've got to go.
Bye, Jack.
Bye, Jack.
Can I say one thing before I go?
Of course.
Every time Laura opens her mouth or writes a blog, my DMs fill up with folk going, this does not sound right. 10 minutes here listening to Mike tell 3 or 4 stories about his time with Laura. We all felt like we were in the room with him. That's what the truth sounds like.
Yeah.
That is how you hear things. That is how you relate what has happened to you, not these strangely worded things that people alert me to all the time. I think that's why it's really important that you guys are raising this money for Mike today. Mike, big fan of your wife, by the way. Please
no, not Mike anymore.
Cheers, guys. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Love you, Jack. Take care.
And I also think, to Jack's point, that's why her testifying in court is so important.
Yeah.
And that's why, you know, it all hinged on she's got to be here in person, because the judge understood, you know, she's making these allegations and she needs to be here to testify, because that's how you assess somebody's credibility. is you hear them tell their story. You hear Mike tell his story, you feel like you're in the room. You know he's relating something that happened. And
it's
so
great that Jack points out, when Jack points out, like, Jack's an expert and like he looks at words and explains things, but every one of you is an expert in how people come across, because we're all human beings and we all relate to one another and we know bullshit when we hear it. That's why her stuff sounds and feels so off. It feels off to you because it is off. Like, you're not wrong. It's off. There's something terribly, terribly off, and it's that she's not telling the truth. And neither is David Gingras.
Well, it's funny because, and I've talked about this too with my community. A lot of us have talked about, we know a Laura Owens. And I can tell you from personal experience, Laura and my mother are the same person. I grew up in this household. I know what that looks like. And that's why when I came across this story and I started seeing her readings and her text messages and then her going on the stand, I was like, oh, bitch, this is my revenge story. And sorry, it hinges on you. But yeah, it's interesting because I know this personality so well.
And I'm happy to say that the shoulder of justice has arrived.
Yay!
Brad!
Hello.
I finally got you in here. He's finally not too busy to be on the stream with me.
Excuse me, I was trying to eat lunch while you were complaining that I wasn't on your stream, and I didn't even get a link from you, Megan. Thanks a lot.
But I had people send it to you. I had my people send it.
My people send it to your people.
It's in the mail, Brad. It's in the mail.
Listen, I can't be held accountable for anything I did this week. It was all a blur. I don't know.
Laura Owens.
All right. I'm not going back to that awful video, but we do have to spin this wheel again. What's next?
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have to watch it on my own time.
Yeah.
What I do love about Laura is I've made new friends and I have made an incredible community and I'm going to make more money. So this is going to be great.
We have hit motion to compel lunch.
Good. I brought a beef stick.
I told everybody it was too late for lunch, Brad. So I didn't think you were eating lunch.
No, it's fine.
All right. So I have to find it. Actually, no, I don't. It's on my computer. Oh my God, what am I talking about? I totally have this on my computer because I just saw it today. All right, let's go to my Laura Owens file. Motion to compel. I think this is it. Is this it? Motion to compel lunch. No, that's not it. All right. All right, hold on. We'll find it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Rachel, I have to ask you as a not only a real legitimate lawyer, but as a woman and as a mother in the legal system and family law, like what is it like for you to watch this entire thing just go up in flames?
It's frustrating.
Okay.
But it's also not a surprise at all.
Oh.
And yeah, this kind of thing, I mean, if Clayton had not happened, you know, and Mike knows this better than anyone, if this had not all happened, this kind of would have slid through the system.
Yeah.
And you know, and Mike would have been faced with it again. And, you know, it in an effort to do the right thing for domestic violence victims, the system has, I think, overcorrected. And it's hard to say that because it's all done for the right reasons. And it's good that places like California are understanding things like you can be abusive without punching someone in the face. You know, that's all right. But it has gotten to a point where it is very difficult to get out of that loop once someone starts it.
Yeah.
And it takes very little to start it because of how the system works. With you getting to go in.
Let's just be honest, it is completely weighted towards women. Because when somebody who looks like Mike walks into a courtroom or someone who looks like Clayton walks into a courtroom and says, I need injunctive relief. I need emergency injunctive relief from this crazy ass woman who's stalking me. The judge looks at her and the judge looks at you and the judge says, I don't think so. You're not in any danger. Go away. But if the opposite happens, she immediately gets it.
Yeah,
that's not okay.
I have to tell you, I went through litigation. I've told the story a little bit. I went through litigation through family court with my mom last year to get custody of my youngest sister. And it was shocking to me My mom had moved out of the state and abandoned my sister, and so we took over guardianship for her. But it was so shocking to me that you can just go into family court and just say shit. But every time somebody says shit, it's $800 for the other party because I have to get a lawyer and I have to go in. And here I have this stack of proof and papers and text messages and all of these things. And the court essentially was like, yeah, I don't care. That's still her mom. You're her, whatever. But it's like there's not enough research or evidence or anything. And you get 10 minutes to go because they're just flying through family court cases all day long. And they don't really care to get to the depths of these stories.
Yeah. And at least in California, they can't. I mean, I know some family law judges who really, if they could, without getting fired, get to the depth of all the cases, they would. But when you have 42 cases on your calendar in a single day, that's just not an option.
Yeah.
And it is true. They're so overworked. They're so overtaxed in a lot of ways that there has got to be a solution. I wish I could come up with it, but
I was just going to ask you, what does that look like?
It's got to blend more of social work, mental health professionals, child experts. It's got to blend more of that.
Yeah.
With a little bit of law, because there has to be some law involved. There has to be some guiding principle. But I mean, judges at the end of the day are not the best equipped people. And I think they would be the first to say it, to actually decide who gets custody of a child.
Yeah.
That's how the system is set up. And the family law judges I know really care and they really try. They're not bad people. They don't have ill intentions, but the system is not set up
right
the way it should be.
I would like to see a non-monetary solution that you only pay when you have to go to court. So maybe there's more mediation or something that happens before then, where you can't bleed somebody dry. But the thing is, like Rachel, you're saying more court professionals like child experts. Those people charge money, big money,
I know.
$30,000, $20,000, and there's fraud there too. Tons of it.
Yes,
tons of it.
Well, so I went through with the lawyers. I did my first half pro se. The second half I did with lawyers. I kind of had a heads up of what my bill was going to look like. I was not prepared when the court appointed a GAL and she came back and she was like, oh, you're going to owe this amount of money, and just slammed that bill. And they're like, if you don't start paying it in 30 days, we're going to hold you in contempt. And I'm like, and the thing that pisses me off the most is they had split it between my mom and myself. And I had asked the judge, I said, we've taken my sister. Sorry, I had food in my mouth. I was starting to get the shakes. But I said, we've taken my sister. We've paid for everything. My mom has paid for nothing. She should have to pay for the GAL full time. And the judge is like, yeah, I've split it. That's half. And I'm like, here we are as a family, me and my husband trying to do what's in the best interest of the child. And in a way, we still felt like we were getting punished for doing the right thing.
Right.
And that's what I look at when I go through like Greg's case. When he gets to the end, sure, he won because he didn't get that final judgment. But he lost essentially because he's out all of this money for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The system it's got a real problem, and I don't know how to fix it. But I do have some super tips, and those are fun. So let's play some.
You do have super tits. I love it.
Sticky widget. Thank you for being here. Why isn't it playing? Can you guys hear that?
Nope.
Ah, damn it. Is Super Tips broken? Hold on.
Megan, how'd you
looks
break
fine
it?
Looks fine for me. Oh, Super Tips. No.
Hold on. I don't know what is going on, but Brad, every time I open OBS, it resets.
That's why
everything.
She invited you, Brad.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
Brad, my
support now.
super tips are not working, and this sucks because I don't know how to fix it on the fly. Let me see if Rosalind's image will show up. No, it will not. Okay, well, I will take it. Rosalind sent an image on Super Tips, and it's very funny. I'm going to show it to you guys by doing it this way. Here we go. She sent me a picture of a tramp stamp that says tramp stamp. Hold on. It's funny. Image file. There we go.
Also, we're at $80,616.
Awesome. Thank you, Rosalind. That does remind me of David Gingras. He is the human equivalent of a tramp stamp. And Sticky Widget says, sorry I couldn't make it today. I'm very busy and very popular. I'm recognized constantly on the street. This is in Tug's voice, by the way. It's exhausting, but why do I sound like Jack Benny trying to fake a Tennessee accent? I'm going to have to play that one later tonight, Sticky, because I don't know what's wrong with my computer at the moment, but it's not working. It's just not working. It won't even play on my browser. So I don't know. Anyway. All right, let's go back to, we have the motion to compel lunch, which is hilarious. And we need to go, it is 11 pages. We're not going to read the whole thing, but we'll read various funny parts of it. So this was filed, one of the first things that David Gingras filed. It was probably like his second or third filing in this case. Motion to compel lunch and for alternative relief. Various procedural rules. I feel like I need this.
Say Rule 26 one more time, motherfucker.
That works too.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Various procedural rules require lawyers to talk in person or by phone before they may file motions. Email discussions are not enough. But what if a lawyer refuses to talk with you? How can counsel complete the mandatory pre-filing conference requirements of Rule 9C when opposing counsel won't accept your phone calls? Well, I don't know, David. Maybe you could try not being a douchebag. That might help.
Yeah. Don't
You know what I find funny is Laura puts in motions and goes to court when people ghost her. And so does Gingras.
I know. We were joking at the time that this is just like his. Why didn't she think to do a motion to compel Clayton to speak to her? Which I think she kind of did try. Didn't she try to file a motion?
Yeah, it was the motion for it was mediation.
Was to compel. Yeah. Yes, to compel him to speak to her. It's the same exact thing. Like this is when I realized they were a pair made in hell. The answer was provided nearly 20 years ago in a classic decision from the irreplaceable, Honorable Pendleton Gaines, deceased. He's probably glad he's deceased because he's being quoted by this moron. In Physician's Choice of Arizona Inc. versus Miller, a copy of which is attached here too as Exhibit A. In Miller, plaintiff's counsel wanted to speak with defense counsel about a political or potential settlement. Defendant counsel refused to talk, citing various concerns. Undaunted, plaintiff's counsel filed a motion to compel acceptance of lunch invitation, asking the court to order recalcitrant defense counsel to meet for lunch. And in his order granting the motion, Judge Gaines explains the court. Now, what's funny is I went and I read this whole decision, and the court was very obviously tongue-in-cheek, being over the top ridiculous because these two attorneys were acting ridiculously. So the judge was being extremely sarcastic. So you have to read this in a sarcastic tone. The court has rarely seen a motion with more merit. The motion will be granted. He's basically saying, I've got two dicks here and I'm going to treat you like children. You're acting like dicks. Pull that out. No. What is that?
He's got two dicks. Is that how you get twins?
I think so. The court has searched in vain in the Arizona rules of civil procedure in cases, as well as the leading treatises of federal and Arizona procedure, to find specific support for plaintiff's motion. Finding none, the court concludes that motions of this type are so clearly within the inherent powers of the court and have been so routinely granted that they are non-controversial and require no precedential support. So the minute entry order dated July 16, 2006 at one emphasis added by the same authority undersigned counsel for petitioner Laura Owens moves the court for an order requiring respondent's counsel Greg Woodnick to accept an invitation to meet for lunch without needlessly delving into details. There has been, so I don't want to delve into the details of where I threatened to file bar complaints against him and everyone in his office. We'll just skip right over those details. There has been a communication breakdown between counsel, resulting in Mr. Woodnick refusing to speak with undersigned counsel by phone. Mr. Woodnick may offer some explanation for why this has occurred, but that is mostly beside the point. Yeah, don't listen to him.
Woodnick wouldn't take my phone calls when I was trying to FaceTime him live from my hot tub. and I'm really upset about it.
If Mr. Woodnick chooses to describe his reasons, it would ultimately be counterproductive. So don't let him respond to this, Judge, since it would only lead undersigned counsel to offer a detailed rebuttal. This would only expand the conflict, not narrow it. So instead of detailing in other words, I'm threatening to paper the court. So instead of detailing the reasons leading to the communication breakdown, the undersigned offers some simple avowals to the court. 1. Undersigned counsel has now obtained a complete copy of Ms. Owens' file from her former attorney, Corey Keith. No further response has been received from Ms. Linval's firm, but due to her brief participation in this matter, this is not a problem. The level of detail in Mr. Keith's files is sufficient to prepare this matter for trial. Obviously not, David, because you know what? Look at, he doesn't care that the things that happened before his time, he doesn't know what they are. He's like, I don't need her files.
Wasn't Corey Keith the last attorney before him?
Yes, before him.
So that would be the complete file.
It should be.
It should be. Imagine paying a lawyer $400 an hour and him being like, yeah, I'm not going to do this part of the job.
And the one thing is he got paid $50,000 for his representation from March to the June 10th hearing.
Oh, God.
I know way more about this case, and I'm getting paid way less. It sucks. Laura, I could represent you if you want it. I could give it to you.
Upon reviewing Mr. Keith's files and looking at recent disclosures provided by Mr. Eckert's side, it is clear this case is extremely complicated, and there are many factual and legal issues counsel needs to discuss urgently. To offer some specific examples, just days ago on March 29th, Mr. Eckert provided a second supplemental disclosure statement. In this document, Mr. Eckert disclosed for the first time that he intends to call 9 witnesses, nine witnesses at trial, including 3 experts who were not previously disclosed. Despite this, Mr. Eckert has disclosed no expert reports of any kind, nor has he disclosed blah, 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 blah. Mr. Eckert is late, and he's incomplete, and I'm a big baby, and I am the tramp stamp of a human being. Given that the matter is sent for a 2-hour evidentiary hearing, Mr. Eckert, who's extremely late and has an extremely large penis, according to my client, of 9 inches or bigger, anticipated trial witnesses raises the possibility that Ms. Owens may need to ask the court if she can hand out blowjobs. I'm sorry. Am I reading this improperly? I feel like I may be reading it improperly. I'm giving this filing all of the respect it deserves, which is absolutely none. So he's whining. Mr. Woodnick won't speak to me. He's refusing to talk to me, Judge. Greg Woodnick is being very mean to me. If there is any hope
Greg
of
Woodnick is
this,
the man I want to be when I grow up. Oh, he won't kiss me on the lips.
I'm trying to F him from behind, but he won't let me kiss him. It's really unfortunate, Your Honor. Please make him submit to all my weird demands. If there's any hope in resolving this case or even getting the case ready to be resolved in June, the lawyers have a lot to talk about. For that reason, just as Judge Gaines held in Physician's Choice, good cause exists for the court under its inherent authority to order respondent's counsel to meet petitioner's counsel for some breadsticks and possibly cheese sticks, maybe some pizza, maybe a salmon salad, not sure, hopefully even later this week. Then it goes into who's going to pay for the hors d'oeuvres. That's my favorite part, because there's a part in here. Or maybe that's in the original. I think that's in the original case where the lawyer breaks down who's going to pay for the meal, including splitting the appetizer, which is hilarious. Okay, so that's that. That's
Who's
his motion
pay for my therapy when I'm done with this? God,
there's an Eminem song called Big Weenie. And I think of Woodnick and Ding Dong every time I hear it, because it's perfect. It's just perfect. But if you've
Mike,
not heard it,
have you ever had any dealings with Gingras?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is before your time, Bacon.
Oh,
But
it's before my time. Sorry.
Yeah. We can't tell you because it's before your time.
Oh, sorry.
She just isn't interested because it's before her time.
I don't care about anything in this case because it's before my time.
Mike
Yeah.
wrote Mike wrote an epic response to Gingras. I remember reading because Gingras was, doing his usual harassing, intimidating, and emailing, just like Laura. Like I'm surprised Gingras didn't take out fake email accounts to keep emailing you, Mike. You could tell Bacon a little bit about that because it was funny.
What? I just imagine them though, like 2 14-year-old girls laying on a bed, like typing with their feet up in the air, like they're laying, and they're like, "Oh my god, this is what I typed to him." And
oh my god,
and Gingras is like, "Oh my god, this is what I called Bruce an ultramoron."
What?
So yes, do tell, Mike. What was your interaction with David Gingras like?
How do I get a hold of this email? They're saying it was fire and I want to read it in real time.
I probably have it somewhere. I'll look.
I love that we have access to Mike's email. Mike, where's this email? Megan's like, I got it.
Somewhere. It's somewhere here. I might find it. We'll see.
Well, I think I submitted a lot of it too for the bar complaint. But long story short, he essentially was threatening to arrest me if I showed up to the June 10th hearing.
Oh, that one, yeah.
And so I was obviously deeply concerned. And so, we had Woodnick was like, yeah, like you should just have a conversation with Gingras. And I was going to have a conversation. And then he wrote, he posted my deposition, the day before we were supposed to talk. And it was like a deposition of me being cross-examined by Laura's attorneys. And then he posted some other video of me and Laura doing the podcast, the really, really bad podcast stuff. But the point where I finally responded was he wanted me to have a conversation with Laura before going and doing this court hearing. And so that was the big one. And I remember that's what tipped me to not want to have a conversation with him anymore. So I wrote him a pretty aggressive email essentially stating whatever I'm going to say to you, I'll just say on June 10th. So let's just save the conversation for then.
Good for you.
And then, he kept going back that he was going to have me arrested. And so then I had to get the judge involved. And she said, no, you're clear to show up on June 10th. You're not only a subpoenaed witness, but you can't, arrest anybody at the courthouse. And so that was long story short, without reading off, the 20 plus emails, that's the gist of the story.
Okay.
And then obviously then I showed up to the courthouse and he tried to have me arrested. So all of it went out the window.
And he does this thing where he tries to be your friend and he's like, hey man, I'm really cool. And I think we would really get along. And then suddenly he's all, and I'm going to have you arrested if you don't do what I want you to do. It's crazy. He switches on a dime.
But when you remember, sorry.
I was just going to say, I remember I wrote him a really the strongly worded email that everybody's referencing. His response was so nonchalant.
I
doesn't
found it.
Address anything.
Okay,
you go for it. Go for it.
I found it.
All right. This was maybe sometime after this all happened, but I remember he posted your mother's voicemails.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Right.
That was so gross.
He was being so awful. He was just using his power to intimidate you, and it was just awful.
He's disgusting.
So I have this series of emails, and I'm not going to pull them up on the screen. Obviously, I don't want to dox email addresses, but I can read the last one that he wrote to Mike before Mike responded in an aggressive way, which I liked very much. It was, Mike, please call me David. Just FYI, there's an ethical rule for lawyers that says I'm not allowed to communicate about a case directly with a represented party, meaning a person who's currently represented by a lawyer, unless I have consent from that person's lawyer. That limit only applies to discussions about the matter in which the person is represented. So, for example, if you were represented by a lawyer in a lawsuit involving a car accident, if I was the opposing lawyer, I could not speak directly with you about the car accident without your lawyer's permission, but I could still talk to you about something else. Sports, the weather, politics, etc. Thanks for the lesson, dumbass. I know it's a weird
hate how
rule.
he talks to everybody like everybody's stupid. And
I know.
He's just
And he's the
God's
stupidest
gift
one.
to humanity.
I know. Rachel can tell you all about that because
I was just going to say I'm an expert on that one. Right? With my cookie. Yeah.
I wanted to come through the screen and strangle him for you. Like, honestly, like with how many times is he going to roll his eyes and be like, Rachel, you just don't understand. Can we move on?
I think Megan and I watched that with Bruce and Schnitzel Ninja and maybe one other. I think Brad was probably there too. And it took us 2 hours to get through the first like 30 minutes because we kept stopping and being like, what is happening?
I don't think we ever finished it, to tell you the truth.
No, we never finished it. I did 4 parts and we never finished it. I was like, I can't watch this with you guys anymore.
I know, because, and I want to do it again because I never got through it either, but I know that I'll just go off because
I eventually finished it.
It is so hard. I tried
inviting us. I know.
It's so hard especially because, we know so much, and actually I know so much more than I do now. And I was really trying to just let him speak. It's so hard for me to rewatch because I'm like, well, here's the 97 things I should have said back. But it's like, that wasn't really the point. The point was to let him say his piece and then succinctly explain, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong.
Listen.
And not dwell on the crap. But it's still hard to watch because I'm like, but I could respond to the crap.
I have very few regrets in this lifetime. But one of them is watching that in one sitting. It's like, good Lord.
I know.
It's just awful. So he goes on and on about the rules. And then he says, I'm only mentioning this to you so you don't think I was ignoring your comments below. I do want to respond, and I do want to encourage you to change your mind about talking to me. I promise it's not a big deal, but I just want to make sure you aren't represented by anyone first, since that hasn't been made clear by either Greg or Randy Sue. P.S. I removed the tweet from yesterday, and I'm happy to remove anything else if you ask. Now that
remove yourself from this case.
That tweet that I remember that he posted was like a photograph of you and Laura, and it was just this nasty tweet he put out about, I don't even remember what it said, but it was unreasonable for what he was trying to get you to talk to him. And it's like, well, then don't post my face all over Twitter and act like a jerk. I don't know if you remember what it was, Mike. Do you remember what it was he posted?
Yeah, there was so much going on at that time. Like, I don't remember the exact reason of I remember the big triggering event for me to respond to him was him wanting me to talk to Laura, but I don't remember exactly what he posted on Twitter.
Gotcha. Nick says, you're telling me, Nick, you have to fuck off. You have work tomorrow.
Yeah, it is 9 p.m. over here. And I had yesterday, I woke up at 4:15 a.m., went to work, came back from work, and we had to do stuff after work, started streaming. I was done by 3 a.m. So I had a 23-hour workday yesterday. So I'm kind of beat.
Nick, you work a real job?
Yeah, I know.
Yay!
But I'm trying to have my viewers and everybody to fund my retirement and relocation to the United States.
No, I'm just saying because Laura Owens could never.
No, well, my first job, I believe I was 6 years old when I collected cash for my mother's kiosk at the local driving bingo.
Wow.
So,
yeah, that's what it was.
Driving bingo?
5. My first job was when I was 5. I was dusting cans at my dad's grocery store. That's what I was doing, wiping down cans of beans. That was my first job. But we love you, Nick, and everybody tune in to his
Slightly Buzzed show tomorrow, 5 p.m. Going to talk about Laura Owens. I put the link for you guys in the private chat. If you want to join, everybody's invited.
I'll make sure I drop it.
But that's the link for you.
Oh,
guys
that's the link. I won't do that. That I won't do.
All right.
Yeah.
Mike, good to see you. Good to see everybody who I haven't met before. You all have a good one. And I made an off I fuck motion. And off I fuck.
Off you fuck. All right,
Mike,
bye, Nick.
I want to ask you, because you're actually one of the first people that I've made a video about that I've talked to face with their case. What is it like to go online and see your story being told by strangers?
Yeah, I mean, I know I've said this multiple times, but it's surreal. I mean, even when we were watching that video of Laura a little bit ago, and she like referenced that we all, like Greg and I had like reached out to Clayton and started all these things. Like, I remember I was so late to the game on finding out everything that was happening. And it was like the first time I logged onto Reddit and I saw like MM, and I was like dumbfounded. I was like,